Krauser's team and Mr. Marcello's team. Mr. Krauser's team is over here. The debate question is, should condoms be distributed by the schools to students who want them, demand them? The pro is where? Mr. Krauser is the pro?
No, they're pro.
You're the pro, okay. The pro is over here. And the con team is Mr. Krauser's team. We didn't flip a coin yet. Does someone have a coin we can use? As you know, we'll have opening statements by both sides. Then we'll have each side question the other side. Then we'll have the audience question either team.
Is she all walking late?
Buster Run, Kyle.
And then we'll have our closing statements, and my home base and Mrs. Mohammed's home base students will be voting on the outcome. Okay, would you call it, Jonathan?
It's one of them phony coins.
How do I do that?
Well, do we have another coin? How about a dollar bill? Anybody with a dollar bill? We'll just flip a dollar bill. My God, it changed into a nickel.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Can you call it? Call it? It is heads. Okay, would you like to go first? Okay, Mr. Krauser's team will go first.
Please remember to speak up, and if you guys could just move down a little further away from the rest of the group, it'd be easier to focus in on you.
Your Matt? Okay, Matt, would you make your statement?
I'm against distributing condoms because I think condoms are part of sex education, and sex education should be done with the home.
Okay, your statement.
I'm against the dealing of condoms in the school because I feel that children under the age of an adult are too young to handle the commitment of having sex, and if they want to, then the school should not provide protection.
Parents may be against
I feel they shouldn't distribute condoms because they're basically telling kids to go out and have sex.
Okay, and now can we have an opening statement from each of the people on the pro side of this issue?
I think they should distribute condoms because what if you're put on the spot to have sex? I know everybody's thinking about that. And what are you going to do, go home and ask your mother for $3 to buy condoms? It's just easier for the school to distribute them instead of go asking your mom or something. Just steal them.
I think we should distribute condoms in school because they're going to do it anyway, and the might as well be protected.
The largest part of people getting AIDS today are teenagers, so they should be protected to prevent from getting AIDS. So the school should give out the condoms to them.
If it wasn't for condoms, a lot of kids would be pregnant right now.
No girls.
A lot of, whatever.
Okay, we have two good sets of opening statements now. I think that we'll have Mr. Krauser's question. Any question first?
Whoever's first, they question first, right?
Okay, is there someone from Mr. Krauser? I'm sorry, which? Dave. Okay, Dave's going to have a question.
Alright, I have a question for Anthony. Alright, so, if the school distributes condoms, then who do you think's gonna pay for them?
The school.
No, the taxpayers. So it's just a waste of taxpayers' money when the students, if they earn allowance or whatever, however they get money, they could go out and buy their own condoms.
Yeah, but the kids don't pay taxes, their parents. But the one, would you feel embarrassed to go ask your mother for condoms or your father? I would. Dad, yeah, go to the store, buy a box of condoms. You would just go right to the nurse, ask for a condom.
But Anthony, the
But
more,
but your parents would know what the tax is going for condoms. Your parents would know what some of the tax money is paying for.
but Anthony, taxes take away from your parents' money. And if taxes take away from your parents' money, then they wouldn't have enough, maybe they wouldn't have enough money to buy certain things.
$3.
You don't pay tax for condoms. You pay like like,
condom.
yeah, it's like $100 a condom. It's only like,
Taxes.
you have taxes, but your parents would like, if your parents would know what they're going for, but, and if they didn't want to do it, the parents would just like protest or something like that. They would have like a protest, or like a meeting with the Board of Ed, saying that they don't want this.
Okay, do we have another question from the console? Other questions? No other questions, sir? Okay, the pro side, would you like to question the con side?
I just want to know what Veronica said.
Parents may be against distributing condoms.
Parents?
Yes.
So if the parents don't want to distribute a condom, they should just go out and have sex without a condom and get AIDS or mono.
Maybe the parents don't want it distributed in school. Because maybe they're against it or something, I don't know.
Yeah, but don't mean that you're not going to have sex. Still, it don't mean that you're not going to have sex.
Would you like to repeat the
what would it-
question, or would you like to?
What would it look like if Mr. Shukat handed out condoms to little kids or whatever?
But your mother and your father will know. So it's not bad.
So if they gonna know, why can't you get to them?
See, they might not believe, but my dad said that he don't want me having sex with nobody, but if I have to put on the spot, have a condom. And if you're with your girlfriend somewhere and she wants to have sex with you and you have a condom, you gonna stop? Also, wait for your girlfriend because you guys gonna have sex and you don't have a condom and you're gonna not have sex.
That's up to you.
If you have a boy and a girl wants to have sex with the boy, and the boy does too, if they don't have a condom, do you think the boy or girl would care?
That's up to them.
Now, David, did you want to
Yeah, I
respond
have
to
another
his question?
question.
Well,
Alright.
it's his turn to question, really, but did you want to respond to his
Yeah, I wanted to respond to what he said to me last time. You said that it would be really embarrassing getting a condom from your parents. Wouldn't it be more embarrassing getting a condom from a total stranger like Mr. Shukat, who you only know because he's like the principal?
No, I don't think it's not a stranger. We've been with him for 3 years.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather get it from somebody who you've been with your whole life instead of somebody you've just been with for 3 years?
No,
and
if I would
you
be
don't know
ashamed
about?
of that.
Would be that the same thing getting from a store and a total stranger?
No.
Are there other questions from the pro side? Any other questions there? Okay, we have a couple of minutes to open up the questioning to the audience now. Would anybody in the audience like to make a question or a comment about this topic? No comments, no questions? Yes.
I have a condoms aren't always 100%.
Oh, this was there last year, yeah.
Oh, so where
Same last year.
Where to?
I have a question for him. Wouldn't you be more embarrassed at going to your parents that you have to see every day rather than get them from the school when you don't have to see the people all the time?
Yeah, but at least that they would know that you're going to have sex. But if you got it from a school and you don't tell them about it, wouldn't they be like angry at you for not telling them?
Hold up.
Yes.
If my dad gave me a condom, right, and I'm getting ready to have sex, all I would have in my head is my dad. And, like if your father give you a condom and you're getting ready to have sex, you wouldn't think about sex. You would think like your father. Don't you think your father? Do you think your father likes buying you condoms?
Well, he gave it to you, right?
Yeah, if he gave it to you.
Yeah, if he gives
That
it to you,
means he don't mind you having sex.
well, he gave you the protection, didn't he?
Yeah, but as a parent, they say, my dad said, he said, if he gave me a condom, you would have, what did he say? He said, he don't want me to have sex, but if I put on a spot to have sex. Because I know if I was with a girl and she wanted to have sex with me, forget about the condom. But I would like to be protected. There's no way you're not gonna give up sex.
Sex is so confusing.
Yeah, I know what I am.
Do we have any other questions or any other comments? Okay, then it looks like we're running out of time, so we'll save the closing comments for tomorrow.
We'll give you a chance to think of some questions also if you want.
Also, yes, we'll have another opportunity to question tomorrow before the closing comments. Okay, thank you both. Today we will be having comments and questions from the audience as well as concluding statements from both teams. Hopefully we'll also have time to vote. Remember that Mrs. Mohammed's home base and my home base will be the voters in this issue to see which team did the best job. When we left off yesterday, we were in the middle of discussions with the audience, questions, comments. Just to refresh your mind, this is Mr. Fusello's class, and they are the pro team. They are in favor of the schools distributing condoms to students. The con team is Mr. Krauser's class over here, and they are opposed to the distribution of condoms in the school. Questions for either side? Okay, then let's move along and do our concluding statements. Remember, Mr. Krauser started, so Mr. Fusello's team will do the first concluding statement by Anthony.
It's just stupidity for just going out and having sex without a condom, so I think we should distribute condoms to be safe.
AIDS kills, so condoms could be a matter of life and death.
No 13-year-old girl should be pregnant.
Okay, could we have a concluding statement from Mr. Krauser's team? We'll start with Matt.
Condoms are part of sex education. I think sex education should be dealt with at home with the parents.
I don't believe the condom should be handed out in school because, again, kids our age shouldn't really be having sex, and they should be aware of the consequences if they do have sex without protection. And if they are aware of that, then they should get their own protection and not have the school give it to them.
Veronica?
Parents might be against schools distributing condoms.
And I think it's just plain stupidity to have sex if you're not ready for it, so I don't think they need condoms.
Okay, now, keeping in mind that you're voting on the best argument, would you take a ballot if you're in one of the home bases that is voted? Tie. Second is a tie. Okay, thank you. Next is a con. Another con. Another con.
I call it conspiracy.
Con. Another tie. Con.
Conspiracy.
Con.
They come up on it.
Pro. Pro.
Let's go now, baby.
Pro. 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 Tie.
Yes, I'm going to pro.
Tie. Con. Pro.
Come on, baby.
And con.
It's because of you and you.
Okay, we have a winner. The con team.
That's why you dated me.